than papers. What can we say? Like, maybe STD. Maybe you can wrap it. Like,
No, that would just make it even worse. It's gonna.
STD's nuts.
Let me see them grades. If you have good grades, I'll make it extra fun. You walk in the bedroom. Ah, yes, the professor is in. But first, let me see them grades.
But I had a friend who is exploring his like sexuality. I have a friend who's exploring his sexuality, and where am I going with this? Never mind. I don't need to expose my friend on here. No tessie, no lovey. Oh, that's cute. No tessie, no lovey. But I remember, like, okay, maybe I'll just say it in a politically correct way. I have a friend who's exploring his sexuality, and it was his first time doing it. So his entire life, he just did it with girls. But it was his first time trying it with, like, a guy. And apparently, like, the other person, like, didn't, like take care of them. Like during the experience. And my friend was like, oh wow, like I feel like when it comes to like sex, like it has to be healthy. It can't be like a masculine, like grungy experience. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know where I was going with that. I just thought of it.
I get it though.
Yeah.
I get it. I feel like that masculine grungy thing, there's only specific occasions
Yeah, where
it makes sense. Yeah, where it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of times when we watch TV and movies, that's kind of the type that we learn.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the kind of the type that, especially like massively produced corn.
Yeah.
Usually is about that type.
Yeah.
And I think we learn to think that that's how it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
But it's more about like exploring joy and comfort with safety
Exactly.
and reassurance.
Exactly.
I just dropped bars.
Yeah. Safety and reassurance.
Are you guys leaving Vancouver already? Yes, sir, Jukes. It's been a good time here though. Corn actually messes up with your thoughts. Yeah, that I know too. That's why like people at NoFap like do what they do.
But then but where else can you learn?
Where else can you learn about? Okay.
That's the trap that I think a lot of people get into.
I think moderate consumptions.
Textbooks, practice.
Textbooks. No. Okay. You just get a Kama Sutra. No. Like moderate consumptions is fine. Because the thing is,
I thought it's the porn itself, not like the
first of all, it's corn. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Pouring out my love. Ask your friends if you can sit on in a session and take notes. Honestly, I learn a lot. I'm a visual learner.
Okay. Here's the thing about corn messing up with your thoughts.
Yeah.
Our brain is stimulated by things that are beautiful, things that make us excited. However, when we're overstimulated by the same stimulation, the effect of that stimulation becomes less effective.
Got it.
So if you consume corn too much, then what used to stimulate you and make you excited feels normal to you. So thus, you have to step it up a little bit.
Right.
You have to look at more aggressive corns, like more colorful corns. Yeah. So because
Wow.
you're like, okay, well this level of stimulation, it no longer does it for me. So I have to go higher. That's when that's when it messes up with your thoughts. That's when like regular partner to partner activity to you seems less desirable because you're not reaching the point of stimulation that you need for you to get excited. And that's why like overconsumption is really bad. However, moderate consumption, I don't think it's like it's not like you watch one video and you're like, oh, my brain is screwed. No.
I see. I see. One corn a day. That's cool.
Yeah. I think that's true too. That's why cheating and such happens because like people need that extra stimulation.
But like,
Yeah, it also messes with your perception and expectations, which can be really bad for your relationship because you're expecting your relationship to hit like a very pre-planned, like pre.
Sierra.
Thanks for the 25 months. See that? Yeah, because you and your partner is not going to reach that level of refined, like practice activity
I mean,
with like cuts and
where
like
do you-
over exaggerated behaviors.
Where do you think people can find healthy corn? Or like what does healthy
My OnlyFans. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great time for me to introduce.
There's no ends organic corn.
Oh, see, that's good to see you. The healthy is from your GF. What's up, BIRL? Yo, BIRL, have you rolled Claudia? Because yesterday I spent 19k dark crystals and did not roll Claudia. Very sad right now.
Look up
Anyways,
ethical corn.
no, I think just, stick in the vanilla corn flavor, Stick in that category if you really want healthy stuff. But it's like anything. It's like,
Claudia is a bait, bruh.
no, I'm maining Shiro, bro. It's not a bait. Anyways,
Is there healthy corn?
Lynn's not coming out soon. Sorry, I had to sidetrack a little bit. It's like with anything. It's like sugar, video games, any sort of addiction, any sort of like addictive activities. If you do it too much, it's really not good for you.
You know, there's a book. There's a book that shows you all the different like sex positions you can have per day.
Kama Sutra?
No. It's like there's a date and then Miguel uses this.
They just have new poses every day.
Yeah. Can I show it to you?
You're gonna show me on stream right now?
Yeah. But I think like, everyone should try this book and figure out which positions they like the most.
Okay. Was just like a calendar for like corn
Yeah.
positions?
Yeah. Basically.
But I think this is one thing that I think, chat, we have to settle right now. There are millions of positions out there, but only really one or two feels natural and good. And you just need to find that one or two.
Is this one?
One or two. What you?
Oh, sorry.
Can you show that on stream? Bro,
So sorry.
I'm trying to get partners. Are you kidding me right now? Like you're literally, you're literally like Popega right now.
How about I show this?
Yeah, but like you saw what you just did though,
Okay,
right?
but this isn't that bad.
I know it's not that bad, but that's
Okay, maybe the back.
Dude, I'm out here busting my ass trying to get partners and sort of like, here, look at PP and the Gigi right here.
No, I'm just trying to give Chad the good, you know? This is the good shit. I'm gonna order myself one. $16. It's a $16 book, chat. It's called Position of the Day Playbook. What an amazing resource this stream has become. We pride ourselves in providing educational content to 100 people on chat every single time we go on stream. We are here for the education. Huh? Education to spice up your life the healthy way. The malatang that won't destroy your bowels. Okay. I'm so sorry, I forgot. But I knew it wasn't going to be anything like graphic.
How graphic is graphic to you?
This is not graphic.
They're making a T-pose with their body. How is that not graphic? He's grabbing her arms.
Whoa, that's a great position though. Position of the day, Chad. That's the book. Hey, are these cartoons? Yeah, they're visual. They're visuals. I got you. This is a educational stream once again.
Talk about a position about the width. It's a series with 3 books apparently.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they really know how to cash grab.
What does that mean?
Cash grab?
Yeah.
Like make something easy and grab a lot of cash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some say the more recent Marvel films are really just cash grabs. But you know, you can decide. Okay. But back to what I was saying. I think there are so many positions out there, but really like you're only really gonna find like 1 or 2 that fits really well. And it's usually the like usual suspects. You know, it's the ones that have been practiced, tried and true, you know, like in parents approve type deal. Alright, like it's usually those. And you don't have
The best position is CEO.
The best position is having Twitch partners so you can just say whatever the fuck you want on someone else's stream.
Helicopter. It's just me.
Okay, sure. Best position is on the knees with 2 hands on church. But I have talked to people that are like conscious about like, oh, we always have to switch positions.
Oh, yeah.
You know how you always tell me I have to switch my chat's position
Yeah.
every now and then? Like some people have asked me like, hey, like do we need to always switch positions all the time? But actually a lot of people don't prefer that. They just prefer
Really?
engaging in really like 1 or 2 positions that feel really good.
Okay, how many positions chat is average for you?
Because like wait, what's going on with Jess? Jess just trapped by chat. Because I feel like a lot of manufactured corn. You just said the word prolonged melodically. You didn't even try to change the word to something else. You just said it
Okay, go on.
A lot of manufactured corn usually showcase a lot more positions than you
Yeah.
would like normally go through.
Yeah.
So that was giving us a teaser for new song. If Tofu was streaming on YouTube, you could show sex documentaries. Wow, fascinating. Switch position only when you're about to, so you bring it down. Oh, that makes sense. That's actually, I can relate to that. That makes sense. So it looks like you're spicing it up, but really you're just trying to,
Prolong it.
yeah, prolong it.
That makes sense.
All right, I have to use the bathroom.
Okay. What's NBT? Oh, with ramen and butter chicken? That sounds so good. Okay, chat. What do you think? Okay, what is your favorite position? Can we talk about this? Is it too much to talk about? How many people are in here right now? Oh my god, we got 170 people in here? Holy shit. The step on me one. Oh, so you like a dominant partner. Tofu's never getting pointed at this way. No, I meant like job position. Like, do you like to be a manager? Do you like to be, VP? Oh shit. Chat actually saying honestly what they like. I like doing the grunt work. Damn. Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy, chat, is that like I always thought dancers were like really good at it because they're dancers. They're like, they know how to move their bodies. But I was talking to oh my god. Okay, cat. Yeah. Okay, I guess everyone's just being honest now. Okay, everybody go. This is the time to expose yourself. Okay, there we go. We got some doggy, we got some prone, we got some reverse cowgirl, we got many things. But I met a girl who's a dancer who was telling me like she doesn't like to move in bed. I was like, girl, you a dancer. What do you mean you don't like to move? And she's like, yeah, like I know how to move my hips. I know how to dance, but like I don't prefer moving in the bed. And I was like, oh, wow. I guess not all dancers are like, movers and shakers.
Well, I don't think
She dances all day. She's tired.
Yeah, I don't think being a dancer automatically means that like you're good with like, that type of movement.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've always associated it.
Yeah, because of modern media and music videos and everything.
Yeah.
It's like I can't really like
Wait.
my way into
Mixed content. Let's not make my Sora Lost into a starfish position emote, okay? Let's not associate those two together.
Soda Lost is now officially and exclusively the starfish emote. Cool Bell Tofu, thank you. How good of a dancer is Tofu? Are you asking me?
They're telling me their favorite positions.
Dude, I leave stream with you for 2 seconds. I leave stream with you 2 seconds and they're talking about their favorite positions.
Yeah.
Chat. Is nobody on my side here? Okay, I know you guys want this type of conversation and I'm interested in talking about it, but I said keep it classy, okay? I want to come back and be like reverse cowgirl yeehaw. Okay? I want to hear that. We keep it classy and educational. Cat. Alright, how educational is prone? When everyone revealed, wait, let me take a look. No, he said prone, not probe. What's probe? This is not a freaking like doctor. What is that doctor's name in Phineas and Ferb? Doofenshmirtz? The step on me one? Tofu's never getting partners at this rate. I like the fact that you're self-aware.
B IRL said doggy.
You guys really could have said it in more classy ways. Like, you could have said feline.
What's feline?
Isn't feline dogs?
Aren't those cats?
Oh. What's dogs?
I don't know.
Canine. Canine. Yeah. Alright, like, why don't we play a game where we come up with more appropriate and chat-friendly names for all these? For example,
What rhymes with
doggy is canine.
K-nanny?
Yeah. And well, there's some that are like pretty tame.
How would you say cowgirl? Moo woman.
Cowgirl, I'd just be like she who's from Texas.
Okay, how do you do reverse cowgirl?
She's from who's from Texas. Turn around.
How about prone bone?
Okay, you really could have just said prone. That one is sun tanning the back.
Why?
Lay on your stomach. Yeah.
How about missionary?
Two
Spreading the
boys, yeah, spreading the religion. 2 boys and a book. Wait, that sounds so wrong.
religion. There's 2 boys involved in the.
Usually it's two people that show up to your doorstep
Oh, really?
when they try to sell you Jesus.
Oh, it's 2 people. I always only got 1 person. What else is there?
Isn't that Mormonism? Oh. Sorry. I don't know my religions very well. The Jehovah's Witness. My favorite position is religion sharing. Hi, Champagne.
Hello. Anyways. Anywhere.
The upside down yeehaw. Fine. K9 is best position.
Some people don't like K9.
I think it depends. K9 is very height
Dependent. Yeah. I think K9, I think K9 is, I don't know how much I can say on your chat. Maybe I should say it in a classy way. I feel like with K9, you could dig a deep hole.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I think that's at least appropriate. That's at least very appropriate.
Yeah. But But I but I do feel like the girl can't really like see much. Or girl or guy, the one on the bottom.
Do you prefer to see?
Yeah, I think I prefer to like see.
So you like seeing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see. No, yeah, that makes sense. Because a lot of positions, like, one person can't really see the other.
Yeah. But that's why you gotta like stretch your necks. You know what I mean?
When you stretch your necks, you turn it 180.
Do the owl. Do the owl. But the underrated prop is the pillow. Use your pillow in creative ways, Chad. Just put it. Just put it wherever and it'll help.
I'm so glad my mom's sleeping right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, but
Pillow fight, yeah. So like when you're engaging in an activity, taking a pillow and hitting your partner across the face with a pillow, it just hits right sometimes. Is that what you're trying to say?
okay, but if I'm gonna be honest, I really like the mirror.
The mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, because you can then see
Yeah.
while engaging in K9
Yeah.
and the sun tanning.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think mirror is like mirror position. I feel like
でもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっと
Lab, thank you for gifting a sub to both Lizzie and Jess. I appreciate it. Thank you for subbing the Ma team. I appreciate that.
somebody said you can connect the camera to the TV and you can watch it on all angles. What the heck?
That makes sense. It's like kind of like live streaming it to yourself.
There's a camera connected to the TV, then you can see from all angles. But like, what if that's scary though? Like, I feel like it's gonna be leaked somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like you have to really make sure that you don't, stream to the wrong location.
Yeah, imagine.
I've had nightmares about that.
Ooh. You don't have to record. Oh, that's true. You don't have to press record. You're just like literally just HDMIing it. That's kind of weird that you can see yourself live on TV.
I feel like that's kind of hot.
Is that hot?
I just feel like that would be interesting.
Interesting.
That would be. It's like
Like the two
it's
of
like
you.
both. It's like both voyeurism, and also exhibitionists being practiced at the same time. I'm really trying to use the terminologies here. Make sure that everybody understands from the official terminology.
Oh, man. You can just share the phone screen. Oh, that's true too.
You can pretend like it's a stream and redeem channel points.
And it's a stream. Ancient. Someone's creative. Hey, TV and cam, both no internet, no leaking possible.
All right, guys.
Airport mode. Airplane mode. Yo, Chad.
Speaking of airplanes, have we talked about this on this stream before? Because I feel like the idea of the Mile High Club is getting more and more like impractical these days.
Yeah.
Because I feel like more and more people are aware of this, and more airlines are like putting in restrictions and
Yeah.
like policies in place to stop people from, for example, going into the same bathroom.
Yeah.
Like
heard-
I heard from your friend, one of your friend, that one of the tricks is, oh, like he's having a stomach ache, I'm gonna go help him, or like he's really drunk or he's barfing and I need to go into this bathroom to help him.
Really?
Yeah. And I also saw a comedy skit of two people wanting to do it, but like they pretend to argue and they move the argument to the bathroom and they keep arguing while engaging in that activity.
Wow. Okay, but to be honest, like the airplane bathroom, too small.
It's also very smelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's definitely more of a first class, like
Experience.
Malaysian Air type deal.
Yeah, I agree.
You can go to Vegas and rent an airplane so you can say you joined the Mile High Club. How much does it cost to rent an airplane in Vegas? Actually, you need first class or business class international. If you fly business, they don't care. How do you guys know this? Airplane bathrooms prime condition for K9 with mirror.
True.
Okay, you guys are suspiciously informed about these things.
Agent.
Wouldn't the whole plane shake? No, it's a plane.
Imagine having bad turbulence in the middle of doing it. Honestly, I think that'll work to your own benefit.
I mean, it depends. What if you're in a really bad position and it like snaps, the sausage?
How can the sausage snap?
The sausage can snap.
No, I know the sausage can snap, but like, you're in like the girl or guy, they're not gonna be like doing some crazy poses.
What if it's just coming out of
the hole?
of the cave, and then the
You're
mountain,
gonna say the word.
and then the mountain
You said
is right on top of the sausage, and a turbulent hits,
Oh, I see.
and the
I
mountain
see.
crushes the sausage,
I see. That makes sense.
and it snaps. Imagine having to experience that on your business international. That would suck.
Yeah, but you got like amazing.
Yeah, the XLB might break. The Shalom Bao might break. You don't want the Shalom Bao popping. You just want to grab the tip.
Has anybody in here like done it with like a airplane stewardess?
Well, BIRL says it's their job, so maybe they have the best. But I'm pretty sure that only happens in corn, and it's like, it's really just a unfair.
I think my brother did it with the stewardess.
On the plane
Yeah,
that he rode,
I think so.
your brother,
I think he told me one time that he did.
they meet there,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then they did it.
I don't know if it was on the plane, but I know my brother did it with the stewardess. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a Chad.
My brother's a Chad.
That's insane. Wait, I want to hear more about this.
I'll have to ask him, but he definitely did it with the stewardess. My brother is actually a Chad, like that.
Maybe I need to invite your brother to Pillow Talks episode 2. It's just me and him.
Yeah, he'll tell you all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I feel like your brother might get me banned for other reasons.
My brother, though, exclusively dates older women. I don't like it.
Why?
I don't know if they're gonna be like
They're
my
more-
sister-in-law.
They're more experienced.
Yeah, but like I don't want like an old MILF as my sister-in-law.
Who that? Why do they have to be MILFs?
I don't know. I feel like my brother is gonna like meet an old woman.
Who's gonna treat him very nicely?
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
But I want like a buddy sister-in-law.
She can still be buddy. Well, how old is your brother, like, shooting for?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can be buddies with males.
they have houses and passive income.
Oh, but my brother did say dating older women is nice because like, she like has her shit together,
Yeah.
and like she like can pay for her own stuff.
Hey, they can be young MILFs too.
That's
That's a good
true.
point. I feel like dating older people, you're like, sometimes it's a different dynamic.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you date someone like too much younger than you, then there's always this idea of like, oh, like there's some things I experience that I want to help them with.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're dating someone new, that's a completely like opposite dynamic.
Yeah.
Right? And like, I feel like I'm happy for him because he gets to receive that extra help and that extra experience, both, in his career and also in other activities.
I mean, she's not really giving him career advice, but I know that like my brother, like he's really impatient. So if he can't date girls who are like super clingy and like need a lot from him, and like with him dating older women, like he's like, I'm so happy that my girlfriend is busy because like I don't have to like tend to her like 24/7. Like I'm glad that my girlfriend has like a job, like has a job that like she's passionate about, and that, like
I think it depends.
But yeah, I know some guys who like love this sense of having responsibility. Like I know so many friends who like they love to take care of their girl. They love to like have that like reliance on them. Like they love having the feeling of responsibility, that they like it when they like date younger girls.
Do you think that's a
preference?
do you think that's a patriarchal heteronormative like concept though? It's for younger women to date older men and for men to date younger women.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I just got super comfortable because my brain's going like a little ding, so I have to lay down. Sorry, Cha. What were we saying?
I just think like the idea of dating, like for men to date younger girls and to take care of them, and for girls to date men who can take care of them is a pretty heteronormative patriarchal concept that like isn't really like the necessity.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
agree.
like what we have accepted as the
Norm.
like the normal thing. I'm just questioning
What
because
would you send those?
what would you prefer, a clingy partner or a busy partner?
That's tough.
The thing is, I've dated a girl who was the opposite of clingy, and I just couldn't see if she actually liked me or not. Like I would literally be like, I feel like if you're not clingy and if you think I am clingy too often, then you don't actually like me. Because if you think I'm that clingy when I'm really just showing you love, then you kind of despise my
Affection.
my affection and my presence.
Yeah.
I like people who are busy just because of something we talked about earlier tonight, that it's like having a goal is sexy. Like having a passion is sexy. But if you're so busy and you're just like 24/7 about it, and you can only make time for me when you're taking breaks between your jobs, that becomes a little like unsettling for me because it doesn't feel like you're prioritizing me as a person at all. I agree with prioritizing your career, but I think at the end of the day, you have your career so you can love better. Like that's just me. So if I were to pick between the two, I think there's so many like caveats that you can add. Like, are they clingy because you're their source of happiness, or are they clingy but at the same time they have their own shit together. They just really want your thing. Like, if I have to just pick between the two, it's really difficult. But I think I enjoy someone who has their shit together, but at the same time, like, they crave my attention, and I think that's cute.
I prefer clingy. I like clingy men.
You don't like busy CEOs?
I can't deal with people who are too busy. I need to be loved.
Fair.
Yeah.
Cling. Simple. Straight to the point.
Clingy squad.
To be honest, I think texting every day is a little too much. I text my friends sometimes once a week how their whole week's been. Have a safe move, Richie. Hi, Richie. Okay, we'll see you soon. Take us to eat some good food. All right, Richie, you gotta show us all the good late night, cheap places to get a good grub. Because leaving Vancouver, I'm leaving some really nice places to eat late at night. I used to be a clingy person and I got hurt a lot for it, so I made the conscious effort not to be clingy anymore. And that's the story that I always hear.
Of men?
No, of people.
Oh.
They're told that they're too clingy, and that hurts their entire perspective on love. And I hate that because I went through exactly what you went through. Like, I loved a girl back in high school, but she said I was too clingy. And like, I couldn't show her how much I love her without going past her line of like feeling like I'm too clingy, of her communicating to me that I'm too clingy, of her like rejecting my love. And then it made me doubt my love. It made me realize perhaps I shouldn't be a hopeless romantic. Perhaps I shouldn't buy flowers, shouldn't say sweet things. But at the end of the day, yeah, like sometimes if it's too much, there are ways to communicate to a person like, hey, like this might be a little too much for me to handle. But to call and like describe their way of loving you,
They ridicule it.
ridicule it as clingy, can shape this person's perspective to a very like self-doubting way.
Yeah.
And like I went through a series of bad relationships afterwards because I was really trying to morph the way that I love. And I realized like what I was essentially doing is numbing my heart to not give as much love. Is numbing my heart so I don't seem clingy.
Yeah.
But like what I'm really doing is almost like putting my hand on like the stovetop to burn it so that next time I touch it doesn't hurt as much. And I think that's just a very unnatural way of like changing yourself. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. But I think people who think you're too clingy don't deserve your love. That's just simply how I would put it. Like obviously,
See, I like clingy men. I like clingy people. Like, there are people who can appreciate your love and like see it as like an adorable way of like showing it. But they're like, your love and your clinginess, quote unquote clinginess, has a place in the world, and there are people who can accept it. Just know that. Okay? People fat clip.
hi Lizzie. I just want to say one last thing. I think there's a fine line between clinginess and possessiveness. I think a lot of times people can't distinguish between someone who is clingy and someone who is possessive. When you're possessive and you want to control the person that you love, and you need to like be able to like literally like change the way they behave just so that like change the way they hang out with their friends, change their schedule just so that they can fit your schedule of love. That's possessiveness.
Yeah.
But for you to crave their attention, to crave their presence, that's clinginess. And sometimes people don't distinguish between the two. One is very toxic and the other one is adorable.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also understand that there are different attachment styles.
Yeah.
And sometimes people can't have too much like of this like, oh my god, I love you, do you love me back type of deal, because the way they grew up, they weren't taught to communicate that feeling as much, that they're like more absent like attachment style just simply isn't meshing well. And it takes a lot of communication for two people with very different attachment style to kind of find that middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what Furious Trance is describing here is very much like possessiveness and not clingy.
I'm anxiously attached, so I need constant reassurance.
Yeah, it looks like you're the same as Period.
Constant reassurance, gang. But like I've learned to like ask myself for that reassurance and then give myself that reassurance. You know? I think you can be anxiously attached, but then you can learn how to be your own source of reassurance.
Yeah.
You know? Like I can give that to myself without always relying on other people to give it to myself. You know? And to me, journaling is like how I do it. It's like I tell myself, like, you're doing great.
Are either of you friends with any of your exes?
You want to answer that?
I'm not friends. I'm acquaintances with them. Like I'm not close with them. I don't talk to them. But like I still wish them the best. I've had like pretty good experiences with all of my ex, and I wanna pay respect to the fact that I love them and they love me at one point in my life. So I want to make sure that they're doing okay. So every now and then I check in on them, except for that one person.
I'm friends with my exes, the ones that did me well. The ones that did me wrong, we might forgive, but we don't forget.
Do you still talk to them?
I still talk to one of them, but the other one, I think the other one blocked me. So I can't even reach them, even if I wish I can. But you know what? I was walking in a mall like a long time ago, and I think I saw him. And then my heart dropped, and I was with my mom, and I was like, "Okay, mom, we have to run." I was like, "What's going on?" Like, just run. So
You did not want to confront that.
I did not, but I think I saw him once after our breakup. But yeah, you know when you like meet your ex and like your heart like just like
好きだよ
like it beats super fast, and you have to like deal with it.
My heart doesn't really beat that fast when I meet my ex. I'm gonna be honest.
Mine's not like an excitement beat. It's like, oh shit type of beating. You know?
I think next time you see them, just possess your own space.
Yeah, but it's like
Hold
not-
your ground.
Yeah, but like at that moment, like to be honest, that day I like did not wear makeup, and I was like,
Okay, no, that's totally understandable. Yeah, if I had a bad hair day
Yeah.
and I saw that one ex that I don't want to talk to, I would also avoid.
yeah.
I would also avoid.
If I was like pretty and like well dressed, then I'd be like, you know.
Then you stand your ground.
Yeah, then I'd like walk in front of him as if
Yeah.
I didn't notice him.
Yeah, you
but,
hold a flag.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But that day I was like, okay, I cannot let him see me like this.
Yeah, maybe hold a phone up and be like, no, we're gonna have to cancel Obama. No, we saw him last week.
Oh wait, Michelle? Yeah, I'm gonna have to Michelle Obama. And her confidence. think it's wrong to be okay. At first, what's up? At first, I thought it was like really weird to be friends with your ex, but then I've kind of grew to like be okay with it. But like, depends. It depends. Honestly, you can be friends with your ex if your partner is comfortable with you being close to your ex. I think it's all about respecting boundaries.
Yeah, but how do you then navigate if you are already friends with your ex and then you meet your partner finds out that you're friends with your ex,
Then I would prioritize what my partner's boundaries are.
and leave your ex as a friend?
I won't leave it, but I'll like talk to my ex about what he or she is comfortable with, and I'll respect that.
Even if it's like your partner saying like, "Oh, I don't even want you to talk to them. I don't want you to talk to them. Why do you need to talk to them?" I'm trying to role play like a partner. It's like, why do you need to talk to your ex?
Okay, I'll be like, oh, does it make you uncomfortable? Tell me why.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, then I'll be like, okay, well, it's gonna be a very hard decision for me to make, but let's work it out together. But in the meantime, I won't talk to her for now. I won't talk to my ex for now.
That's what you would do.
Yeah.
You won't talk to your ex.
Yeah. Because like my relationship with my partner matters to me more now than my relationship with my ex.
That's a little controlling though. I agree. I also was kind of like playing at that like idea that I'm a bit more controlling. I think also being transparent helps so that your partner is not hit with like the idea of like, oh, they're still here, like why do I have to find out myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're still in the picture. Why do I have to find out myself? Thanks for the follow.
But like,
I mean, being close friends with
Okay.
exes will make most people uncomfortable. Yeah, I think being close with your ex is different than being friends with your ex.
okay, but here's the thing. I also think how your ex and you broke up matters. Like if my boyfriend broke up with his ex because like I don't know, something happened back then. But my boyfriend like didn't really have closure, or like if my boyfriend like still had feelings for her and that's how they ended, then as his current girlfriend I'll be kind of worried. Like, all right, like, you know, there's like
are they still
unfinished feelings.
That doesn't make sense. How would they still be friends? If they broke up and he still has feelings for her, but she doesn't want feelings, she doesn't want anything to do with him, how would they be friends? How would this hypothetical...
They can still like, you know, like they can still like artificially like, you know, like be close to each other.
They aren't friends. Your boyfriend would then just be a shrimp. Like, how would they be friends? If they broke up because one person didn't like the other person, and they're still friends? Nah.
Okay.
That's...
Well, my point was saying like, I think it matters how they broke up too. At least for me, like, you know what I mean, Cha? You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't like a mutual breakup, then I'd feel like I would be kind of doubtful.
Okay, so something that Jess said, right, is that like...
Okay, here's what I'm saying. If there is like potential for the guy to like still have some feelings for. I guess that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you learning?
Yeah, I just learned. I learned there's a fallacy in my argument.
Well, let's explore.
I'm convinced.
So that we can verbalize.
Okay,
Like,
maybe
what we
I can verbalize it.
Okay, go ahead.
So, if the so
I don't think
there's
there's like.
a fallacy though. Okay, I guess like what I'm saying is if there's a reason to doubt, then I can doubt. I don't know what I'm saying. Point being, just respect your partner's boundaries, okay? More of the story. Bam. Done.
No, Jess is fine. I think Jess just mentioned that like if they're asking you to stop hanging out with friends because your friends have been there longer, it's a little controlly. But I think it's different when it's like someone that you've had romantic relationships with.
Yeah.
I don't think there's necessarily a fallacy in what you're saying. Let me try to navigate this complex emotion. So, if there's any chance for the guy to still have feelings for his ex, you would not want him to be friends with the ex.
Yes.
Okay, now I understand the logical fallacy in this. Is that for me, I know what you're getting at, because if you know for a fact that this guy still has a chance to have feelings, then it's very insecure, like very vulnerable for you to allow this person to still be close friends with their ex.
Exactly.
But I think the fallacy for me is, how do you then prove that? How do you prove that your boyfriend still has or will have feelings for
how they're
his
close.
ex?
By how they're close together.
Just by proximity, you can say that
Not
this
by proximity,
person
but how
can
much-
have feelings.
How much they communicate, the way that they communicate.
Are you friends with some of your ex?
Yeah.
Do you have feelings or will develop feelings for them?
No.
Okay, how do you present this case to the jury? Like, oh, I will not, and what I can prove to you that I will not and does not, and do not have any feelings for my ex.
Yeah, it's hard to prove.
Right. So I think the issue here is actually communication of trust. What do you think? Because frankly, if you are friends,
But like we have what's called a girl's intuition.
all right, I don't know how.
My tingly senses are tingling. You know? You
Oh, that's a real thing? She's not wrong? Can't argue with that? Is this admissible to court? This is a valid description?
My tingly things are tingling. Okay?
Your Honor should rest her case? This is real?
Tung, tung, tung.
Case closed? Is that it? Are we just gonna... Your Honor, I tingle. Okay, but I would still say, like, at the end of the day, it's more of a practice of trust
Got
than like you can't practically decide whether or not they can be
Yeah.
like friends with them. It's more about, do you have that trust with them? And
Got
it's
it.
not just your responsibility, it's a shared responsibility of communicating that trust.
Got it.
That if one person has doubts, if one person says, "Oh, I'm tingling," and the other person says, "You got nothing to tingle for," you have to communicate and like make sure
Trust.
to settle that tingling together.
Got it.
That's what I think.
So I have to tell my partner, can you make my tingly things stop tingling?
Yes. Can you quell my tingles?
Yeah. Can you soothe my tingles?
Exactly. Oftentimes, when private investigators are hired to check out if a partner's cheating, 90% of the time, a woman's intuition is correct, whereas it's about 50% correct for men.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Because like girls or not, okay, I don't want to, this is a very heteronormative way of putting things, but like as a girl, when I walk outside, like there's so many things that I have to be careful for when it comes to like danger signals. And like I have to be aware of like all the different like factors in front of me. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's just so many things I have to be aware of. And like that skill that girls or women tend to have, like we also use it, you know. We get to read, we have to be hyper aware of what's going on.
Okay, I have a question. And it comes from my ex relationship. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. My name is Tofu Senpai. Currently, we're having some pillow talks with our guest, Sora. I had a relationship back in high school. And it was my first relationship. And she was very close.
This should be a podcast. Like you should have a guest and like come there. They should come lay down on a pillow, and you should interview them. It's called Pillow Talk with Tofu. And I can just like think, you know. That's a great podcast idea.
Isn't that what we've been saying the past hour? Did you miss the memo? Like, Period literally changed the title.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he changed the title.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
You're just taking everybody else's collective idea as your own idea.
Okay, go. What were your question?
But if your boyfriend's content was inviting other streamers to lay on his bed and have a podcast,
Okay, not his bed.
are your
our
parts
bed.
gonna tingle?
No, if I had a boyfriend who had to invite guests, it would be like a studio bed.
Oh, they go to a hotel for it.
No. My studio.
Your studio?
In my room. They
Like,
can
you
use
have-
my bed.
You have CCTV
Yeah,
cameras?
they can use my bed
Okay.
to record it. I'll be
And
there.
you have like trap doors.
Yeah.
And if you don't like what you're seeing, you just press a
press it
button.
and it just dong.
And she just bounces away.
Yeah.
It gets ejected from
No,
the house.
she drops into the gulag.
She drops in the gulag with the other ones that you didn't trust.
Yeah.
They have to fight.
Exactly. They're called Tingle 1, Tingle 2, Tingle 3. I have numbers.
Tingle 1, Tingle 2. Okay. Back to what I have to say. I had a relationship when I was in high school. It was my first real one. And my girlfriend was very close with all her guy friends. Okay. And like there was actually a Tingle 1, Tingle 2, Tingle 3. But let's just call him boy 1, boy 2, boy 3.
Okay.
Okay. And I always had a feeling that they were just a little too close. But you know, like I watched Friends, I watched How I Met Your Mother. I was like, oh, this is just how Westerners behave with their friends.
Yeah.
And I'd give that